there, if you're watching this video, you've probably encountered this error called thread1 signal SIGABRT. I've encountered it a lot of times when I was really new to programming, and it really frustrated me. So now I'm going to be showing you how to fix it. It still bothers me sometimes until I figured this out from a few nice Objective-C tutorials online, but this is the Swift version of it. It's pretty simple. It's the same thing, just the code is more familiar to Swift users. So, now, I'm going to show you how to actually cause the signal SIGABRT error so you'd know how to fix it. Now here you see I have an outlet to this button right there. It's connected. So what I'm going to do now actually is use the button to create another outlet right there. I'm going to call it whatever. And let me just try that again. Just going to call it S. So now even if I say just take out BT there, and I just, yeah, so that thing if you see is still there, but just remove BT completely, and instead of BT I'm gonna change it to s.setTitle, and I'm gonna actually run this program, and if you see it's gonna load up, open, and then thread1 signal SIGABRT there, and you get a message in the console where your LLDB compiler is giving a message that it's been terminated with an uncaught exception. And I'm gonna now show you how to fix this. Now if you go to main.storyboard, click on all elements. In your case you'd be clicking on all elements. You go to this last tab right there. Normally you start up there, but you click the last tab there. And if you see, there are actually still two referencing outlets, even though there's no connection in the bar there, because you haven't removed the connection. You just removed the reference to the connection. So you actually have to cross out BT to fix it. And now if you see it, it's going to run perfectly. See? It says, you clicked me, just like I said that. Although I do agree that not exactly the best way possible, but it works. And I'm going to show you the other way, which is what normally happens with table views. Sig term doesn't matter. That just basically means I've just quit the compiler without stopping the program first. So here you see I also have the thread1 signal SIGABRT error. Even though the code looks good, I'm just going to reconnect the things in there. And you can have a action and a outlet, but you can't have two outlets. Everything looks perfectly. Data source and delegate both should be there because that's what's supposed to be there. But if you see, I have a data source connection, but I don't have a data source implementation here. So I'm going to actually go UI table view data source, and you normally just drag it up there and drag it, I think, you drag it in and you drag the table view and actually make the data source. But now you see it gives us an error right there. But why? Because view controller does not conform to this protocol. So you're gonna access the documentation for this class. So there's some information if you command click. And if you just actually go to the data source, yes, I need to find that. You use your left command and actually click on UI. Let me actually just bring up the actual controller menu there, and if you click UI table view data source, let me get that right there. You are going to get a bunch of required functions. And if you see here, we do have a self-row index path one, and a function table view, number of rows in section. We have a number of rows in section, but they're slightly different. So what you're going to do is, so here it says return 20. I'm just going to cut that out, actually take out this function, and copy in that function instead, put it in the exact same place, your double curled braces and put in the code in the middle. Oops, I think it's the wrong thing, but that's okay. I'll just put in return 20 in there. Return 20. Okay, there we have it. And you're gonna do the same for this one. And yes, that's it. I'm just gonna do this with you in case you want to watch, or else you can just skip up ahead and see that it works. So it's function table view. You'd notice that it says table view UI table view instead of just software with index path. So I'm gonna copy that function, put it in the same place. And oh yes, I just realized something. I must actually copy that, and just for now we're just gonna paste it in app delegate so I can have access to it later. And I am going to go back to data source and then go back to function table view and paste it right there. So you have the curly braces. I'm gonna go back to app delegate, cut out all this new code there, which probably doesn't make any sense to the compiler for that file. And I'm gonna paste it in here. Return cell. You have it. It needs a regular table view cell, so it says return cell. And now, if you see, I run it, and it works. Oh, and by the way, I have followed a online tutorial to do this. It's a nice tutorial. If you see, I probably haven't done something right, but the table view works, which is the important part, which is exactly what I wanted to show you guys. So thanks for watching. Please leave a like, and if you really like the video, subscribe. We'll have more great videos like this, surely.